Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Statz, and welcome back to another Minecraft episode of Creative Cribs. Woo! And we are on episode 94, which is insane. So I welcome you. Welcome back. Here we go. 6 episodes away from 100. I feel like every Sunday that these come on, like the closer we are getting to 100. And soon I'll be saying, welcome to the 100th episode. Pum-pum! And then I'll be like throwing cookies everywhere and things like that. But anyway, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully your day is going great. This is a world I will be touring by a guy named Spankleshank. You may have heard of him before. Stampy Longnose actually toured his world a very long time ago. And this world is just, it's been a very long time since then, so there's a lot of new things. Pretty much like a whole new world here. Here's a nice ice cream truck there. I like the cookie ice cream, just in case if you have that. Here's the city hall, which this, I believe, has the instructions and rules and such things like that, which we're going to check out. Here's a board. I believe this board right here. So basically what this would be is someone would put something here on what they would build, and then eventually, I believe, they will build it. So this is a bulletin board for future builds and ideas posted here. So that's that, which I think that's awesome. I should have put like a cookie castle just so he'd know. Okay, I don't know who put this cookie castle here. But eventually, we're going to build a cookie castle. But I do want to say, Spankleshank definitely has one of the top modern worlds out on Minecraft console. It just looks very good. Now, I've seen a lot of modern worlds, and I'll go into detail about this. Now, his world was completely full. So, you'll be seeing an episode of this every Sunday until the whole world is complete. So you can be in storing that. Also, some from last week's as well. We still have to finish that up. Here's the fire department, as you can see, and I'll let you know about details. He was very big on details because details is just, details make everything. Like, you can have a plain house that looks good, but let's say you put like a lot of detail into that, and it just makes it look so much better. It really does. Details make things stand out. So if ever you're going about building, make sure to pay attention to the details. It really makes things a lot. Here's a Ace shop that kind of looks like either like, I don't know, looks like somewhere they change tires or something. Or I think he has an oil shop too, like where they change oil. As you can see, you have the cars out front there. We're gonna follow him along. He has the roads. Like, modern cities really make me feel like a part of Minecraft for general. Like, here's the planetarium, which this is something new because I've never seen this before as well. See, as you go in here, look at this. This is so cool. It's almost like one of those museums that you would go into and you see like the stars and all that stuff. He even had like everything lined up, like certain stars, planets, the sun, and everything. So I thought this was good. I think that's the one of these were like the Milky Way or something like that. But it looked very good. And I do love the fact that they added this in here. I think this was one of the ideas that went on the bulletin board, and they decided to build this because you never see this at all. I've seen like, have I really seen a museum? I've seen like plant museums in Creative Cribs, but I've never seen a planetarium, which I thought was just good. So we're gonna go around back. You're gonna see also some new featured builds. Like, you'll see this. Like, let's see what this says here. This is, oh, that has sewer access. I definitely don't want to go down there. Just because the sewer is just, this is not for me right now. I don't want to go down there. Here is like one of the Land Rovers or something, I believe, for Mars or something like that. This is like one of the space things that land on like other planets and things, like kind of like, you know, those drones that you kind of see in the movies. That's basically what this is, that you will land and then we kind of just go off. And I think this skin actually just fit the whole, like his Boba Fett skin fit like the whole scenery of everything, and I thought this was neat. Here's like, I don't know what that is exactly, but it has something to do with at least a extraterrestrial kind of a scenery there. There's another shop there, but let's go ahead and leave there, of course. I think that's the gas station there. I don't know if that's a particular gas station. Almost looked like a Shell there. So that might be the Shell gas station. He also has cars on the road, which is good. And also, again, if I didn't check in on you guys, how are you guys doing? Again, hopefully your day is going great. There's Westgate Apartment Complex, which I felt like I've heard that name a lot for some reason. Dunkin' Donuts! That's like one of the first times I've seen Dunkin' Donuts built like inside of a world. So I thought that was sweet there. We'll probably have to stop by there and get some donuts soon. Here's Gino's Pizza, which this is a Italian shop. As you can see, it has the Italian flag outside the window. And this definitely just reminds you of the scenery of an Italian pizza place, I think, or parlor. Look at this. You go outside and look at the view you get from eating pizza outside. That's what I mean. Like, if you just imagine that you're eating pizza outside and you get to see this nice tall sculpture. Now, me myself, I'm very big on like visual things. Like, I love capturing visual moments. So whenever if I travel like in another country or things like that, I really do spend a lot of time capturing like the moments, like looking at unique buildings that I've never seen before, or just sceneries I've never seen before. Like, it's just it's amazing. And this may sound different, but like in the US or so, like where I live, and then like I went to Germany like last year or so, or like the very first time I went was like 2 years ago. It was so different because like even looking at the grass seemed different for me. Like, I felt like the grass was so much greener, and you know that side, like the grass is greener on the other side. But it literally, like, the grass was so much greener. I could spend like an hour just looking at the grass, like how detailed and how it looked. Here's the U.S. Post Office, which you gotta have that. You have to receive your mail when being in a big city. We have the mailboxes there. We have the mailman. Is the mailman off duty? Maybe he's out delivering routes or being chased by a dog or something like that. This building here is amazing, I will admit. Like, I really love the design of this building that we're about to go in because it just looked good. And not only did it look good, it was very detailed. If lost, I didn't actually catch that sign. But yeah, check this one out. As you can see, I believe this is like we have a workout area right here. So of course I would recognize that. He was like, you know, that'd be the right area for you because of course I lift, especially like you guys may see like my Instagram pictures and things like that. Like, Big B, your arm is huge. And I'm just like, I know, I thank you very much. There's our bench press machine, which I'll probably actually head off to the gym while you're watching this. While you are watching this, I'm probably already heading off to work out at the gym. I heard a bat just squeak through the wall. Maybe a bat's in here working out. We have the treadmills over there, which you definitely have to get your cardio in because that is very important. Midwest Taxico. So that's I guess once ever you leave that's the where you would catch a cab to go to wherever you need to go. Let's go ahead and head through here. Let's see what this says. I didn't actually catch what that one said there. But yeah, this is like almost like, I think this is where the condos are, if I'm not mistaken, like where he has like different types of everything. This is another, I think this is a shop here. I didn't catch the sign. It's so hard to read the signs after like reading them the first time. Like, I remember looking at these signs and I could totally see them, but now it's like I totally cannot see them at all. Maybe my eyes are getting like bad. I need to eat some carrots. Maybe I should put the cookies down and start eating carrots. It'll probably help my eyesight better. But look at this window here. I believe this is a building full of condos and things like that. But yeah, check this out. You can also get a very good view out of each level. So we're gonna keep going. We took a while to get up to his floor because like each way we were deciding, he was like, all right, the next one is my floor. No, wait, no, it's the next one. So it takes a while to get up to the very top, but after we do, it is really, really awesome. And as you can see, look at the view outside of this is just incredible here. And I believe in this one, I believe like people came in and built like special parts in this condo kind of a thing, which I thought was neat. Let's go ahead and keep following him up. Let's keep going. There we go. Oh, I lost him here. Like, I was like, well, I don't know where you just went. And I think we're gonna get up to the very top. Now, you'll notice a couple things about Spankleshank as far as like his levels are at the very top, which is neat because I think whenever you like if you ever live in an apartment, I always want to live at the very top. This is Spankleshank's epic condo. Check this out. You get the nice view from out of the city. I'm gonna try and sell you this condo within 2 minutes. Are you ready? You get the nice view out of the window. As you can see, Vision City. That's the name of the city. So therefore, you will have visions. And that didn't really work out so well. Hopefully that brought your attention enough to buy this condo. That's why you should buy it, because you can definitely have good vision of the city by looking out the I'm just kind of ranting on right now, but yeah, look at this. This place is called Vision City as far as like his world, which I thought was very neat, and also a very good name. I believe he got that name by like asking subscribers and things like that. I will link his channel down below in the description, so be sure to check him out too, as well. If you're interested in things like this, he makes a lot of build tutorials as well. This is a little Moto GT, I think, place here, where like I don't know if you've ever, which they don't do that anymore. Like not many places have arcades anymore like that. Now I think like Dan and Buster's or Dave and Buster's, I haven't been there, but when I went to Minecon, I wanted to go there, but I didn't get a chance to because I had to leave a day earlier. My flight I had to be back in time to go to work, so I didn't get a chance to go there. But I think they have arcades or games or something like that. But I do remember as a child like playing arcade games. I thought that was just, it was amazing. Like, you know, I really loved arcade games. Like my love for that was just incredible. Like whenever we go to like a pizza place, a sub place, and they had like arcade machines, I thought that was always a neat thing. Like me and my brothers would just play it like all the time. And they're still there till this day, but not quite sure. Not many people. I'm not quite sure that many people do play it. So let's go ahead and go up, but they should bring that back, like make some kind of a retro arcade like palace or something for everyone to play, like just so I guess like the new generation of kids growing up, they can play like arcade games and kind of get that old feeling too, being that like everything that's old is kind of coming back. Like now, even like the way sometimes people may dress, like it's been like that like back in the olden times, I guess. And look at that ship over there. I believe that ship was the first thing that he built on this map, and that's like an oil transplant, like kind of a place there, like where they get the oil from, which I thought was very neat. We'll go over to there soon enough, and as you can see, from here, you can get everything. You have our hot tub up top. We have so much to look at. Where you can get a nice little tan here too as well. And that looks very neat. So let's go ahead and exit this. I think we're just going to end up like breaking out of the window. I don't think we go down the stairs again. So let's go up to the very top. I was like almost curious to see like how tall this actually went up to. What is this? Have fun in the maze. Now, that's a maze that I definitely don't want. I never end up... I kind of just frown there because mazes are just not really that great for me. Like I thought I did bad at parkour, which I'm pretty decent at parkour, I will admit. I think I'm getting better and better. You guys have been following me throughout my journey with series and things like that. But yeah, this is his master bedroom. As you can see, his giant bed. He had his dragon eggs everywhere. That's how many ender dragons he has slain in multiple worlds. No. That's pretty much how that. It's like a trophy or like a token. There's his laptop where he's looking at food instructions on how to cook or what to prepare for whoever comes over to eat. And again, that's how we end up here. So let's go ahead. We're gonna end up jumping off of this. Now he's gonna end up jumping before me. I think he has like a jetpack on. This is how we're gonna go all the way up to. No, here he is. All right, he's gonna jump off. Don't do it, buddy. You don't have to go, man. All right. Oh no, he's gonna fly up. Okay. It's not quite yet that we jump off, but I will inform you that we do jump off. Here's like a almost, ooh, this looks nice. This is like, I guess a place you would go up to have like somewhat of a party, like a sky like party or something. That's what it looks like. Look at the view that you get from the top of this. Like I've actually seen places like this. Oh, there's a place in Singapore, which I definitely want to travel to Singapore within my life. But there's a place in Singapore, I think there's a hotel where there's like a pool, it almost looks like a lake or something on top of the building, which I definitely want to go there one day. I will go there one day. That's how you have to do. You have to speak positive about things, and you know, I will do this. Not I'm going to, I will, because choices in life aren't based on what you're going to do. It's based on what you do. I feel like, you know, like I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow. Okay, you say you're gonna go to the store tomorrow, but you know, if you say, you know, I'm at the store or something, I don't know. You get the notion of what I'm saying. Okay, so that was the condo. So let's keep moving on here. this is the Stampy Memorial Park. Now, one thing that's special about this is that Stampy actually came in and placed these signs. So thanks, Spank. Stampy was here. As you can see, he left all the cake. It's my B-Day, so I changed to my cake. And he also built this little hideaway place here. Stampy's secret hidey hole. Mad God was here, or something like that. But yeah, I thought this was neat. As you can tell, it's very Stampy-like, which I do love that very much. So great job on that one, Stampy Cat, for building that. Looks very cool. And he also has his own memorial park inside of this world. So I thought that was very neat too. And look at this road. The road just takes us almost wherever we want to go. Here is a car wash, which again, detail is very important. And look at this car wash. There's some neat things. There's actually a car getting washed as we speak. So I hope there's nobody in there, because that would not be good. This is the touchless automatic car wash spot there. If you want to do it yourself, then you have to go into the other slots there. But I know I typically go through the automatic one just because it's always cool. Like, I always remember that as a kid, like being in the car, like, what if I roll the window down and the water kind of just splashes in? That would not be good. But yeah, look at that condo. I still can't get over how that building is shaped. It looks good. I really do love it. That's one of my favorite buildings on this world, I will admit. We have a cathedral over there, which we're going to be going to. And check this out. Now, this is no funny matter, but this is the first time I've ever seen someone build a funeral home inside of Minecraft. So you have your limo there. You did have the casket inside of there. So we go inside of these, and these are never fun places to go. And my condolences to anyone who's ever has lost someone, because it's not a tough, it's not an easy process to go through. A lot of heartbreaks and things like that. But check this out. We have the place here, but there is also a story here. This is like the morgue area where I guess like you would burn in. This guy got in a very bad motorcycle. I wouldn't say like Mortal Kombat for some. He didn't get in a Mortal Kombat fight. He got in a motorcycle accident. So that's how he ended up there. This is like the morgue thing where I guess that, you know, like you will open the things. If you ever seen like CSI or something like that, you know, where I guess where they put the bodies at. Don't quite know what that is. A flower pot with no flower, of course. No, just kidding. I'm assuming that's where they would make them up and things like that to make them look pretty. Let's go ahead and go to the next area where we have this almost looks like a cake piano. That's kind of what it reminds me of, like somewhat of a cake piano. I don't know why that did. Let's follow this along. This is the casket showing. So this is where you would buy your casket. Of course, let's just say you lost a pig, you lost a horse or something like that. You want to take them to the proper funeral home. Of course, like if you ever saw my TNT community world, this is what I needed for Oreo. Oreo was one of my best friends. My best friends. Yeah, if you did see that, then you know what I'm talking about. This is Steve here, and Steve does have a backstory to what happened to him. Poor Steve was such a good guy. What happened to him is that I'm gonna give you a nice flower too. There you go, Steve. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Steve. I think it's time to go though. But Steve was blown up by a creeper, which wasn't good there. This is the part 2 of that one, basically, like the other room, the showroom 2. And this is the creeper that blew Steve up. As you can see, they were best friends at once, but there's a backstory to this, which I thought was very awesome. And that the world actually had somewhat of a storyline, and I think that's also neat as well, as when your world tells a story. It's one thing by just building a world, and it's one thing when having a world with history. You know, you can definitely tell worlds that really take their time and really have the history and how should I say it? That really took the time out to build things and really put their thought in it. You know, that really enjoy the small things and the simple things. I really love that a lot. We're gonna check out this cathedral next door. We don't have stained glass, which I think the windows would look amazing with stained glass, but the way they built this one, it looked very good too. Now, he did have a couple friends, of course, helping him out, which I think I do spot his name in some places. I think it was Mr. Wolf. I believe that was a very good builder on this map too. And check this out. You have like the cross on the floor, which I think that's neat. And we go over here, and it just definitely gave you this whole cathedral feeling. All right, here we go. Now we're in the confession booth. Let's go in here. All right, I stole the cookies from the cookie jar. All right, thank you. I've said enough. That's all I have to say today. I what? I can't admit it. I'm sorry, I did. Okay, don't judge me right now. Let's go ahead and check that out. Look at that. And you see the seats, everything just looked good. I almost thought for a second we were about to turn around, but we weren't. But there we go. As again, this looks very good. Also love everything designed in here, like the matching blocks. Everything looked good. As you can see, it has like the moss stone. Everything just looks very neat. And we're on the plastic texture pack, which again, plastic is definitely one of my favorite texture packs of all time, just because again, it makes everything look so smooth. I feel like this is like a little secret dungeon place, which I forget. I was like, is this for real? Like, should I even go down here? He was like, you know, they have like creepy places downstairs. I'm like, all right, I guess. And I just kind of followed him along. Don't do what I did. Don't follow him along. Don't go down here. As you have like the skulls, the wither heads and things like that. So I think it was like my cue to go. I was getting a little scared. We had the little scary like music that just came on. So I was like, yeah, it's time to go. So let's exit this area. This is like the backyard of this building. Like as you can see, like this is like where I think this is like this is where they're buried. Like not where everyone's buried, but this is a priest here that's standing over the edge of the water. So nice job on that, designing that. And he also another key thing I want to point out is how he did the crops along this. Like he actually put like, you know, carrots, potatoes. He didn't put just like flowers and things like that. So I thought that was very neat of him to do, and also very unique there. So great job on that. See, we have the carrots, and let's go ahead and head up. And that's what I mean, detail. Here's like the graveyard, which this is scary too, because this really creeps me out a little bit. So we're gonna end up leaving here as well. So let's go ahead and exit this one. This is like the memorial tombstone place, where I guess like I don't know who's in there. Maybe it's who knows? I don't know. Maybe it could be like the ultimate Ender Dragon that he's slain. Maybe that's where he got all. Well, it was like nothing but Ender Dragons in those caskets there, just because like he's slain all of them. He had all those dragon eggs in his room. But let's go ahead and exit this cathedral. I think we're gonna end up. Do we go straight through? Yeah, we do. I think we end up going back through, because it wasn't that long of a walk, even though the place seemed huge, which it really was huge. It didn't seem like the front door to the back door wasn't that big of a gap there. This is like the place like in the city where you have your buildings like very, very close by. What is this? This is the Bank Shot Billiards, which I think this may be. Oh, this is like the lottery place. Like I guess where you would play the lottery. I think not necessarily the lottery, but I don't know if this is. Let me think. I thought there was some lottery games in here or something like that, or it was something along those lines. But I don't quite remember. It's not like where you play poker, and I don't think so. But as you can see, it has like air conductors and things up there too, like chandeliers, which I thought was very neat too. Let's exit out of here. As you can see, we have like a backway alley here, and this is another key thing too about the backway alley. He has like a motorcycle, like somebody's parked their bike on the back of the building. So I thought that was neat too. You definitely see that a lot in cities, like someone will park their bike beside the place. So let's go ahead to this next building, which is that's a motel there. This is Rad's or Rio's Rad Tats. This is like the tattoo parlor here. As you can see, this one just definitely took the cake for me, because this definitely looked like a tattoo shop. But it seems like we're running out of time here for today's episode of Creative Cribs. I will continue the next part on next Sunday, so I will see you all then. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and until the next, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out, you guys.